behind me is the latest example of new housing being built in the city to help people either experiencing homelessness or in danger of being without a place to live. But projects like this don't happen without a fight that continues here and elsewhere in the city.
We went through some rocky times with this project here, and you're so proud when you can come and stand here and remember the days just a few months ago where this was a parking lot.
There were, at one point, hundreds of people in the area across the street from a school and park in East York opposed to this supportive housing building. But it went up and fast. Now it's a backdrop for a federal announcement, extending funding with another $1.5 billion as part of the Rapid Housing Initiative program across the country.
We will continue our federal investments in Toronto to make sure that the national housing strategy continues to deliver affordable, safe housing.
In this case, the 59-unit modular housing project has now been allocated for seniors in need of housing and support. But it's an example of a number of parcels of land owned by the city to be converted for people to move into spaces they might not otherwise have to live in.
I know the conversations can be contentious, but we've been working on it for many months, whether it's knocking on the door and having those conversations one-on-one, whether it's community safety audits, whether it's spending time in the park and just observing how people use the space. We've been doing that work.
One local resident made a point of coming to the announcement to express his concerns about the lack of consultation to the mayor face-to-face.
Thankfully, after fighting for literally a year and a half, they ultimately decided, I think, to make this for seniors, which is, I think next to families, probably the second best demographic that could benefit from all the infrastructure here and will be embraced by the community. But the process to get here was one of the most, I think, anti-democratic and difficult ones for people that live in this neighborhood to go through.
A similar rapid housing project in Willowdale, meant to help people experiencing homelessness, has been the subject of controversy as well.
I want him to know that I genuinely care about the homeless, and I want us to find sustainable solutions. And I also feel, though, that we do need clear guidelines of where we put supportive housing.
The newly elected councillor for the area campaigned on having the project relocated away from a seniors' home where it's currently slated, or reduced in size.
Changes of that order of magnitude are not going to be acceptable because the need is so great. The opportunity is so appropriate at that location. You're always willing to talk if it's going to allow this kind of project to move forward, but we are moving forward with it, make no mistake.
No, despite all that has happened at this location, the social services agency Wood Green has just received the keys to this building and will be offering the supports needed on site. It's expected the new residents will be moving into the 59 units in a matter of weeks.